Wow, of course, looking at the visuals over there, yes, there's going to be a singles cruise that's coming up. But then again, it's not just any singles cruise. For those of you who have always been wondering, who am I? Who am I deep inside? Who is, what kind of impression do I give to my friends, my colleagues, and so on and so forth? If confidence has always been a problem for you, absolutely right.
We have a solution here. Well, not say it's not a solution per se. We have a person here, an expert, to tell you how maybe you can fine-tune yourself and bring out that inner beauty, that inner confidence out.
Absolutely right. You know, I couldn't have said it better myself.
Out. So let's welcome our guest, Miss Murshidah Said, who's an image guru, an image consultant, and she's here to talk to us today.
Absolutely right. Thank you very
much. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Thank you for having me here.
No worries. We love chirpy people like you. You can help us wake people up because we get tired of it.
Yeah, I'm awake because I'm around, you know, two very good-looking young men here.
See that? That's great for our image.
Yeah, I know. Now our image just went up like from here to here. But you know, I want to start off with how did you get involved in this business? Because you know, it's not like in school you have your counselor telling you, you know, you're gonna grow up and you're gonna be an image consultant.
Yes.
Exactly. So how did you fall into that?
Okay, well, if you see the path of how I got to where I am now, it's a lot of ups and downs. Okay, I've always been running businesses ever since I left school. I couldn't wait to leave university because I wanted to start my own business.
Okay.
And for more than 10 years, I was doing businesses. You know, I was doing all kinds of business, but I found out that it was not my purpose. And when the business, it's like like God giving me something, like a wake-up call. You know, He put everything under, you know, He put the carpet under me, and everything I built was lost, and I restarted again. And what I did was, during that time when I was really down in my life, when I really had no money, I lost everything, and I reflected back on myself because I was left with nothing but myself. And from there, I learned a lot about myself, and I realized that what I have been, how I've been living, how I've been projecting myself is not who I am. You know, and when I've discovered who I really am, what was my purpose and what makes me happy in my life, and that was what I did first to improve myself, finding out myself. And I did this, you know, and learning a lot, like in terms of image, in terms of branding, in terms of building business in the right way. I used this as a platform to help other people who were in my situation, and that was how I started. Simple things first, you know, like, how to dress properly, you know, or when you starting on how to brand yourself, how to wear the right colors, and that was how I started. But again, I found that it was not effective when people do not relate back to who they are internally, because and that is how I work on my personal image. It's who you are internally is projected in the way you bring yourself out, and how you dress, how you style yourself, you know, and it boils down to who you are. So that is how I started. It was a process. It was not like suddenly I became, I want to become.
Because you know, my mind always wonders, you know, how do you actually, you know, come to a conclusion that you're qualified, or you think you have the authority to tell people, okay, this is how you should portray yourself. I mean, that's always the question.
But at the same time, also, whatever doesn't kill you makes you grow stronger, you know, and that's exactly what you went through.
The best is from learning our own learning experience, what worked for me, what didn't work for me. You can always learn from books, you know, and I also learned from books in how to teach people on this and how to help them. But the best is our own personal experience and that person's experience, because every one of us is special. We have our own life experiences, and how you project yourself out to the world is based on who you are.
Well, Murshidah, I mean, many of our LACIN viewers out here as well have probably gone through their own trials of fire as well, and they're still constantly looking around. Oh no, life has been so cruel to me. What do I do? My self-esteem is so low. But the thing is, the word image means different things to different people. How would you describe it?
Yeah, in our society, a lot of times image is associated with wealth. You know? A lot of dressing, how you look, how you project yourself to other people,
how you talk,
you know, how much money you have in your pocket, and that is image. You know, the image. That's what image is about. But image is actually more than just that, because the image is actually a visual or mental connection people have of you. All right, and before other people can have an image of you, you must have a self-image first. If you have confidence, self-esteem, you know your purpose, you know who you really are, and you want to project and show that out to the world,
Yes.
it will come out, you know. So, and it will have that effect on that person. And relating back to, you know, we were talking about the single screws, right? Relating back to that, especially when it comes to singles, when they're projecting that image, sometimes when they go on a date or something, for
Anxiety,
example,
you know, and there's a lack of confidence.
or they try to, okay, that guy is from here, here, here. Oh, I'm trying to impress the guy or the girl. So you dress up according to how you think the other person will like you, not projecting who you are. And then again, you have, if you like that person, and you have to keep on that image for a long time, or putting on that fake accent for a long time. It's like acting your whole life with other people, you know.
And that gets tiring, you know, when you have to put an act for somebody.
Yeah, it wears you out eventually. But you know, as you mentioned earlier on, in our current society, we associate a lot of our image to wealth, because that's what we feel that people want. That's what we feel that people aspire to, which is true to a certain extent. But when you say projecting yourself, how much do you actually let external influences to affect you to project that image? I mean, how do you find that balance of, okay, this is who I want to be, but society says that this is how I should be?
Okay. For me, when people come to me and say, you know, Murshidah, I feel like I love to have beads in my hair, this is who I am. You say, okay, then have beads in your hair. But we make it nicer according to how your company can take it, or how, like, in certain societies, and also when you want to work, or, you know, looking for a career path, or a date, or a relationship, it has to be an alignment. You know, you can't, like, oh, because they want this, I will act accordingly. You know yourself first, and you will attract the kind of career, the kind of person that you want to be with, the kind of social environment that you be around.
Right. And I think, okay, the people who meet or request help from you, they come from different backgrounds. They have different needs as well. There's some people who go, you know, I need to get a job. I'm so slaky. I cannot take it anymore. No, people always say I'm so slaky. So that's one.
Yeah. And in another similar situation, why am I not getting that promotion? After so many years, why am I not getting a promotion? I'm doing my job, I'm fulfilling all the requirements. So how do you help people like that?
Normally, this one, it goes deeper than just the image. If the image looks okay, I mean, he's dressed according to how everybody perceives, but there's something else that is not he's not getting. It's not working. It has something to do with the internal, right? So we always go back to internal. And I believe on the Singles Cruise Asia, Heiko and Selena will be addressing this, you know, to release some of this blocked energy. And in my sessions also, I believe I'm a big advocate of that, where you you have to release some of this blocked energy inside. That's the reason why you are not attracting, or subconsciously you are not attracting the things that you want.
Let's pick up on that. I mean, subconsciously, is it true? I mean, coming from the expert, of course, that when someone is having a lack of esteem or lack of confidence, it's actually something subconscious that they don't even realize, or they know deeply within, but they just choose to ignore it.
It could be both. Most of the time, people are not aware of that. They think they are right, you know. But there's something that they don't realize, that they still have issues that they have not released. They have not resolved, and that is what is attracting them, or moving in the same cycles over and over again, right? So it comes back again to some of the reason why, you know, they are not projecting the right image, or they don't feel aligned. Sometimes they're dressed accordingly, but they just don't feel happy in their own skin or in their own clothes. And sometimes, you know, they don't feel happy in the environment that they are in. So it's a lot to do with internal out.
So for someone who's going on a date and he comes to you and says that I've gone on numerous dates, but I always end up feeling so insecure and feeling so, you know, worthless, and I don't have that confidence, an ounce of confidence going into it. How do you help, you know, people like that?
Okay, we do it together in terms of addressing the inside as well as the outside. You know, sometimes we address, okay, whatever you're wearing now, does it make you feel happy? You know, does it make you feel confident? And sometimes people say, oh, you know, maybe, you know, sometimes I'm not comfortable with this and this. We address that, you know, make them feel comfortable, because the external part is easier to address. And then step by step, we'll go into their mindset, into their hearts, as well as into their spirit.
So that's one of the methods you'll be employing during this particular Singles Cruise. So I was under the impression you start from the inside, you work towards the outside.
Yes.
So you address the issues inside
together.
First.
Together with a lot. That's why all the other gurus on the Singles Cruise Asia, we are working on a
in tandem.
Yes, in tandem. Because on my own, I also address that, where we cover inside out, right? Well, the inside and projected out, and then the outside would mean the colors that you wear, the style that you carry, the conversations that you carry when you go on a date, or you know, in any situation that you want. Because image covers conversations as well as etiquette, and also on the visuals.
All right, just very quickly, on a first date, a general consensus. What are the 3 no-nos?
Yes, just for our
Image-wise.
viewers.
Yeah,
Just for
three
our viewers.
no-nos.
sake.
Right,
Yes.
okay. No-nos, okay, make sure, for me, personal hygiene is really important.
Okay.
Personal
Watch your
hygiene.
breath, watch your DO, wear deodorant,
I must
hygiene.
agree with that.
Yes,
So
yes,
you have to make sure that you're very conscious
Yes,
about that.
in
Yeah, okay,
terms
so
of
that's
that.
one.
And the other thing is know where you are going, because sometimes if you're too dressy or too matchy, you know, and then you are going into somewhere casual, so find out first where you are going, and then
You stick out like a sore thumb. You're like,
Exactly.
you're like a clown.
And more importantly, you make the other partner feel
very
uncomfortable if they are
Yes.
not dressed the same way.
Oh, the other thing, if I can add, is
Yes,
whenever you are on a date or in a going out with somebody, make the other person feel special.
Yes.
And
that's-
how would
that's
you
the
do
thing
that?
Malaysian
Yeah.
men forget all the
Special?
time.
Like,
That's why I really believe in whenever I do my training, the most important things, 2 things that I address is love and respect.
Okay.
These 2 main principles are really important, right? You instill or you program yourself to have love, unconditional love and respect for yourself. It will come out through the words you use and the people that you relate with. Have love and respect for the other person you are with. You know, don't put the other person down.
Excellent.
All right, and basically have fun. You know, when you're going out and meeting people. Just have fun, relax.
Let's let go. Let go and relax as well.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you who are narcissists who are already going, I'm already the man. Well, you still could learn a few things
Obviously.
during this cruise. Yeah, there you go. Of course, Murshidah, together with 2 other gurus, are going to be going on top of this singles cruise that's happening very, very soon, actually. This is going to be happening...
I think you mentioned in sometime early October.
6 to 10
6 to 10.
December.
10 of December.
6 to 10 of
Yeah.
December. That's
Oh,
when it's gonna be
December,
happening.
sorry, yeah.
It's going to be on board the Legend of the Seas by
of the
Royal
Seas.
Caribbean Cruise Line. And for more information, we've got the details for you here. Do call this number 012-3077727 or visit www.singlescruiseasia.com for those of you who want to come up with a better outlook at life and also
Hopefully find a true love as well.
There you go.
Yeah.
Murshidah, I hope you find many people find love
Yeah.
Oh,
during
thank you.
this cruise. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
So too.
Thank you very much. Stick with us for a while.
Yeah.
And of course, we're going to have one more session with these 3 gurus right here on The Breakfast Show. One last time. So look out for that one. And meanwhile, let's go for a break.
Let's go for a break, yes.